it's Leela, the proud Poly Kinky Queer Slut. Today I want to talk about some dialogue about that happened on my YouTube channel in response to the video I posted about why men should be opposed to the patriarchy. And I'm going to just quote this comment because I completely agree with every single word that is said here. And I think it's a cautionary tale for those of us who are trying to do the right thing in opening up the world for our children, but maybe unaware of unintended consequences. And so this is something that I, as a parent, really appreciated hearing. And I would like for just put it out there as part of the dialogue that those of us who are in the process and actively trying to make sure men don't get defined by a preset of parameters need to make sure that we are also being conscious of not pigeonholing men into being something else. So here's the comment. Gender isn't the end-all be-all, but it's not just your genitals. Your kids should grow up into who they truly are and nothing else. But their gender will have a lot of influence on them and who they are, and that is unavoidable. I'm a bit worried that if your son, let's say, is in many ways traditionally masculine, that you will see that a society turning him into something he's not, even if it really, or in reality, he's being truly himself. Or he's being true to himself, to not misquote it. This is wisdom. These are wise words, because we do need to be conscious of our own biases. And I, as a person who is fighting for this change, I need to be very conscious that I am not applying my biases to my children and to the people around me. And that when I'm presented with a person who is displaying characteristics of masculinity or strong femininity for that matter, that I'm making a point of checking my own biases and assumptions and being cautious about that, and not assuming that they are something artificially shaped by society, but instead really approaching people as who they are and allowing for their authenticity to be something that doesn't necessarily match with my own. And I will just also say that I know a lot of men who are traditionally masculine in very authentic ways, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that energy. I really appreciate how that comes through. Some of those men are assigned men at birth. Some are not. But yeah, there's a lot of beauty in letting people be who they are. And I appreciate this person who commented for engaging in the dialogue, but also for giving us something that I think is an important part of the conversation, and something for those of us who are fighting the patriarchy to keep in mind. This is not about vilifying masculinity. This is not about undermining masculine strength and the sense of authentic masculinity. And I do think that this person is correct to point out that we risk convoluting, we risk making mistakes and making poor assumptions if we don't keep this particular fact in mind, that masculinity in a man may well be completely authentic and something that is not at all, just the product of society turning them that way. So thank you very much. I'm Leela, the proud Poly Kinky Queer Slut. I very much appreciate you all listening, and remember, you can ask me anything. Have a great day.